What is up, 600 pound down family? This is Coach Justin, another solo episode for you. Just want to talk about the intensity of your health journey. Are you intense? We're intense about a lot of things in life. We're intense about our own opinions. We're intense about what we believe about movies, what we believe about books, what we believe about politics, what we believe about faith. And we're intense a lot of times on those things because they're like non-negotiables. They are something that we believe in, something we're passionate about. We're intense with how we raise our kids. We're intense with our jobs because we have to make a living. And we show this intensity of showing up every day, day out. And we parent day in, day out. And a lot of times we're very quick to do those things with intensity, with like, I'm going to do this, a drive, a passion. But when it comes to our own health, we sometimes lack the intensity needed to have the best health possible for our lives. And some of us will take examples. Some of us will say, you know what, I can be okay and apply myself to maybe eating some protein at meals, but I'm not giving up this, I'm not giving up this, and I'm certainly not giving up that. And in the long run, it just kind of comes down, and you're going to not like this, it comes down to our selfishness. So some of you who did not tune me out and didn't turn me off right now, selfishness is involved here because the flesh wants what it wants. It wants it now. I want what it feels good. I want what makes me feel great and pleasured. I want what tastes good. I want what's easy. I want something that's very easy to do, convenient, microwave. Let's hurry up. But the unfortunate part of that is this: when we allow convenience, feelings, selfishness to rule in our minds and our brains and our hearts, what's going to happen? We're going to operate out of that. And when we operate out of that, that's when we get the negative results. That's where our results don't happen. There's results that do happen. What those results are the negative results. The things we're tired of feeling. The lethargy, we call that less energy, right? The lack of energy, the cravings, the guilt feelings, the tired spells, the low blood sugar dips, the pain levels, the fatigue, the brain fog, the hormone imbalances, the unhappiness of our bodies and what we look like. All those things happen. All those things add up. And all those things are the result of selfishness in our minds, bodies, and what we feel like not doing. Now, I understand too, I do want to point out, I know there's real life physical conditions that interfere with our health that we can't have control over. And I'm sorry that you're going through that stuff. I do believe, though, that we can adapt to our situation. I do believe that we don't have to use our issues as excuses. I believe that we could actually overcome the issues and excuses. I'm a big believer in adapting. I'm a big believer in modifying. And I'm a big believer in becoming intense towards your health and well-being, no matter what our circumstance or circumstances are. We hold the key to change. We hold the key to changing our lives and becoming healthier. We hold the key to making the healthy habits happen. We hold the key to show our family what it looks like to be healthy. When I was 800 pounds, $7.99, excuse me. When I was $7.99, not one thought crossed my mind about, I got to be intense about my health. But what did cross my mind is this: I'm going to die if I don't do something about this, so I'm going to start somewhere. And that's what you need to do today. You need to start somewhere and make it happen for yourself. You need to be intense about your physical health. You need to start out saying, I need to do something about this or else I may die, or else I may not live my fullest life. And when you get to the end of your life and you look back, will you be happy with what you did, what you invested in, and what example you left? I hope that we have a desire to become intense in our passion for our health. I hope that we see the bigger picture and not just the cheeseburger and not just the ice cream cone, not just the brownie batter. I hope we see beyond the ice cream. I hope we see beyond a Dorito bag. I hope we see beyond all the habits and hangups that we have to the other side. What legacy are we leaving? What are we doing with what life we have now on this earth with our bodies? Are we cutting it shorter by eating the junk? Are we cutting it shorter by not exercising? Are we causing ourselves to be imprisoned with bad health because of our poor choices? There's one way out of this. First off, you have to recognize that you're made for more than just self-pleasure. Secondly, you're made to move. And thirdly, you have to have an intensity. You have to devote yourself 100% to make this thing a priority to change your life forever. Nobody's going to do it for you. McDonald's isn't going to come and say, one less burger, come on. Dairy Queen's not going to say, one less Blizzard. None of your stores that you go to will say, don't buy this item. You have to develop this yourself. This is your intensity. This is your opportunity. This is you making a change for your life. And you have to take this with passion. You have to be serious about it. You have to give it all you have. You have to be intense. Intensity has different levels. You're not going to start off with 100% intensity. But guess what happens? It's a domino effect. It's an avalanche effect. When an avalanche is released, when it starts the process, it's a slow build, and all of a sudden it gets more intense and faster and quicker, and it builds more and more and more. That's what happens with the same thing with intensity. You start out with small intensity of, I need to make a change, and I'll make these changes. Then you keep going saying, I love the changes I'm seeing, I'm going to create more changes. And then you get more changes happening, you want to create more changes. It's a never-ending cycle. It's an avalanche. It doesn't stop. It's a wave you continue riding if you're a surfer. But pleasure, the temporary, the reacting instead of the responding, it's enslaving you to bad health. If I would have allowed my feelings to get to me at $7.99, that's how much I weighed. I wouldn't be here talking to you today, but I escaped that. Because 22 years later, I'm sitting in front of you, who's a person who's lost 600 pounds, who can say, look where I'm at today. Because I was intense, because I believed that I could do this, because I needed to do something or I was going to die. It's the same thing for you. If you're sitting there in your chair right now listening to me, if you're the person who just got done eating a ton of food and you binged, if you're the person who says, I don't know where to start and I feel lost and hopeless, if you're the person that's depressed over their body, person who just can't find answers, I'm talking to you right now. There's a way out, but it requires for you to commit and give yourself over to this health journey 100%. It's not a, I can do this later thing. It's not, I'll start tomorrow thing. It's, I'm going to start right now thing. And starting right now creates the difference for you, the momentum needed, the intensity needed for you to see change. There's a lot of plans you can follow. There's free plans you can follow. If you need help, you can always reach out to myself or Coach George. We're always here to guide you. We do offer coaching. We do offer benefits that go beyond just the normal, I'm going to eat healthier. We want you to be healthiest you can be. The healthiest you can be sometimes requires coaching. We're here for that. I'll lead you into some great ways, some great methods that I've learned over 22 years that has changed my life, that's helped me drop 600 pounds. It's helped Coach George drop 120 pounds. And we're here to be your friends to guide you along the way. If you need coaching, reach out. We're here to help. But in the meantime, you can start today by just choosing the right thing. We love you. We care about you. You need to have intensity. And all starts you taking that one step to make that happen. I believe in you. We believe in you. Let's make this happen for ourselves, shall we?